What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to KD Acoustics, and as you could tell by the title, this video right here is going to be another hunting based video. With that being said, before I go into explaining what today's topic is, I just want to go ahead and apologize for the severe lack in uploading and everything. There's another video that's going to be up probably about a week or so after this one, depending on how everything goes, explaining why the hell it's been a month since I've been on the channel, and also why there's been a major stop in the music as of the current moment. Anyways, with that being said, I will go into a little bit more of that near the end of the video for, the subscribers who watch this video, which probably ain't much. But anyways, rolling forward, let's go ahead and jump into the little bit of a topic that I have today. So we all know under this whole pandemic thing, everybody's been locked in the house. Some people have been laid off of work. The whole big kablam, either that or people's hours have been cut. You know the gist of everything. And also, not only that, there's been a struggle in the meat prices, and not only the meat prices, trying to keep up with the supply. And it's not really the supply as much as it is stores can't really keep it in stock as much or quick enough as needed. Of course, with everybody going out and doing all that panic buying and everything, it's just you can't find anything. That being said, though, it has brought a lot of people into the hunting woods, and that comes into today's topic, where I'm pretty sure we have had a record number of hunters set probably ever, okay? This is coming in from statistics that are basically taken all around the nation and everything, from Maine all the way to California and shit like that. And in my opinion, it's pretty interesting, and it's also pretty awesome as far as being a hunter myself, not for sport, for mainly the majority of meat and everything, like I've stressed in other videos, and I'm not going to go into it, but, can't eat horns. Anyways, that being said, though, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure we've had a record number of hunters in the woods. I was going through this website, looking through, percentages of different states and everything. Now, I haven't been able to find one where the percentages of all 50 states have been listed and everything. But we're going to go ahead and get into the breakdown of, percentages and stuff like that starting right about now. Before we go into breaking down the percentages and stuff like that, I do want to give a little bit of a side note that the average percentages, not only percentages, but, freaking license bought and stuff like that has been dwindling down over the past, I don't know how many years, from people either losing interest in hunting, people not spreading the tradition with their family, people who just don't want to go, or people who can't find the land to actually go out and hunt on and everything. Regardless of that fact, numbers have just been dwindling down and everything. And under the COVID pandemic, it's been pretty damn impressive to see the spike rates. The spike rates being pretty damn huge, as in, one state that has seen a massive spike rate compared to where it was in 2019. Michigan has seen a 67% spike in licenses bought, okay? Now, the licenses bought and everything is what goes in and makes a contributing factor to the budgets and pay of the non-profit organizations, like the wildlife managements and everything, conservations, your State Department of Fish and Wildlife, their whole budget revolves around, the licenses bought during certain seasons. That being said, one of the most popular seasons here in America, spread out between three animals, it would have to be deer, whether it be white-tailed or mule deer. The others coming in, are spread out between turkey, dove, and etc. That being said, there's probably more depending on what state you live in. I'm, pretty much confined to one state because I don't go and do that out-of-state residential stuff, okay? But anyways, also, that being said, that stuff in Michigan, there's also been a total of 100,000 new hunters. Alright, so 100,000 new hunters have came up out of nowhere, okay? And that's just, for Michigan. Now, there's more states that were in this mixed, but I want to pick the biggest one just because, it shows just how much the numbers have increased. Also, that being said, Nevada is another one where they've had, it was only about an 8% to a 9% jump in licenses bought, but hunter safety courses, the people who have went in and graduated hunter safety courses has been increased by 50%. So it's adding on a long list of new hunters, and that's also, the other factor that I wanted to bring in, ending off the 100,000 number to Michigan. So looking at it, it's done more benefit than it has harm and everything. Now, that being said, the tag limits and everything, the people still need to abide by it. Now, that's not saying how many people went out and hunted without a license and stuff. Those animals can't be numbered. But you don't want to wipe out the whole entire population and shit like that, which it would be really hard, but it can be done and everything. But, yeah, Now, contributing this into stuff that I've noticed in my state that I live in and everything, all right, I've talked to people around the county that I live in, a few counties out, just all over, because I know people all over the state. And the weirdest thing happened this deer season, though. Yes, there was a big increase in flux of hunters. Like, I noticed pressure on our properties, even though, where other people own property off of ours and stuff like that. So you got our property, which was 10 acres and everything, and then you got the properties off to the side, and it's like I heard shots from everywhere where, the last 10, however many some odd years we've been hunting there, it's been almost dead year round. And it's crazy. But also with that, it was like after opening week, like it was dead. No deer. Like you would see them, but it would either be at night or they would be like completely out of shooting distance, and it was just terrible. Me, on the other hand, I got the shit end of the stick because, after that 5-point, I didn't see crap anymore except for a spike down at our property and everything. But, yeah, I feel like I'm getting... But, yeah, as you could tell by those numbers, it's a pretty crazy influx in the rate of hunters that there has been. Another quick fact that I was going to bring in, I think it was in Michigan, where it was from 2014 to 2015, okay? In 2014, they seen a total of 490,000 hunters, okay? Come in to 2015, that number, believe it or not, dropped down to, I think they rounded it around 350-something thousand, which... that 140,000 some odd deflux might not seem like a lot, but it's actually pretty daggone big. And that could also cause, a lot more things, and that be an overpopulation. But I don't want to, jump into a whole spew on that either. But anyways, so judging from then, so if you take the numbers now from 2015 all the way up to 2020, that 67% influx could be from the people who didn't hunt in 2015. But, digressing from that, let's move on to contributing factors to why this is. Well, as I stated in the beginning of the video, the lack of supply in the meat and the demand for it is just out freaking rageous, and stores are struggling to keep up. That being said, the prices also have to raise to keep up with that because, as they lose supply, they're going to have to do something to make profit off of what they're getting, depending on what they're doing and how they're paying for it, whether it be by the pound or by the cow. However they do that, Anyways, moving forward from that, though, okay, that could be one of the big causes of, the influx in hunters. Now, another big cause of it is it could have been people who had the inkling or the desire to want to go, but never really had the time or couldn't convince themselves to go. And then, the pandemic happens, everything is shut down, like sports venues, sports events, this, that, and the other, festivals, county fairs, you name it, you know. And they finally had the will to be like, hey, I'm gonna go do this, you know. And that's freaking honestly amazing because it's something that, you know, it's not for everybody, but for most people it's a tradition, and anymore it seems like it's a lost tradition. Of course, our ancestors and everybody else before us, you know, mainly that's how they got their food was, you know, hunting animals. Native Americans, you know, first settlers, you know, the list goes on. So just seeing that type of, you know, influx to go out and get your own source of meat or, you know, whatever, it's just amazing. That being said, though, the agriculture side of it has grown pretty too. People have decided to go and grow their own gardens or, you know, have little window gardens where they put plants up in their windows, you know, whether it be one stalk of peppers or, and I know it's not a stalk, so like chill, or you know, one tomato plant or whatever they decided to grow. So you know, either which way, it's been good on both wildlife management side and but also the agricultural side of it as well. People, you know, starting to get their green thumb. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video right here. Before I go, I do want to, you know, give a little bit more of an explanation on why I've been off for about a month and why there's been a big halt on the music. I've had a lot of stuff going on ever since that last video that I posted, which was, you know, the deer hunting video. Is stuff going on in personal life, so I'm not going to break down into that stuff. As far as the music goes, if you watch the hunting video in the beginning, I did say, you know, that I did strain my vocal cords prior. So yeah, after coming off of a little bit of a time of rest for that, feel like I'm gonna have to go and get my voice back. I've tried playing the guitar and singing at the same freaking time, and for some reason my voice just ain't freaking having it. So it's gonna take a little bit to work up back on that. So yeah, there's gonna be some more videos like this posted. So if you like them, you know, hell yeah, stick around because it's gonna be coming up soon. Other than that, guys, that is really all that I got. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you, you know, like the hunting stuff, there will be more of that coming along with the new change coming up to the channel here sometime soon. No, it's not going to be an all hunting channel. Though this is something that I want to keep putting on here. Not all the time, but, you know, maybe like every now and again, or if it gets that big, you know, once a week as far as, you know, tips for deer management or food plotting, this, that, and the other, you know. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's about it. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and everything. Let me know down in the comments if you like what you see, and I do encourage you to go check out the music. Also, follow me on Instagram. I will link that or drop my @ down in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.